from Play to Learn Preschool, and we've got our table set up here, trying to be able to show you this art project. I actually think we need to scoot it forward a little bit. Can you help me? Okay, we're gonna scoot our table forward like, ooh. There we go. It looked different when we were on the preview than when we went live. Okay, Gemma's back.
I'm here. Here I am.
Thanks for your concern. She just, some days.
Yeah, some days.
Some days are trickier than others.
I can't stay. Some days I can.
Anyway, no big deal. We are here this afternoon to share one of our very favorite winter process art projects with you.
We've been doing this since the very beginning. We've always loved it.
I have one of these that we made with my 14-year-old.
Yeah, I still have mine too.
And it's just one of our favorite projects. It's a project that's really easy to adapt to different units or different themes. And the process is really great for our preschoolers, but the product, and we've talked before about how we change process art into kind of something that's fridge-worthy for the parents, the product is really stunning too.
And you don't really need to change it that much for it to, you don't need to do anything, prepare it in a different way. It's just, the way it comes out is great.
That's one of our favorite kind of projects too, the ones that you just done. Not a lot of prep work before, not a lot of prep work afterwards. So we're going to share it with you. This is called our Polar Bear in Winter Process Art Project. And the only supplies that you need two kinds of paper.
You need newsprint paper. So newsprint paper is not like...
Oh, I was going to bring a sheet over.
It's over there. Do you want me to jump on?
No, not good.
Newsprint paper is... you wouldn't use a newspaper with the type already on it. It's the same type of paper.
We get it in big
an example.
sheets.
Look, here she is.
It's just
Savannah. Today, no, it's me.
It's just plain newsprint paper that you can buy at the craft store or the school supply store. We actually prefer the kind that has a little tiny bit of sheen to it. So if you can find newsprint that's got a little sheen to it, that's one of the supplies. And then the second kind of paper that you need is finger paint paper. Now, if you don't have finger paint paper, that's not going to keep jumping off the table. So that's off the camera. If you don't have finger paint paper, you can use construction paper or cardstock.
It doesn't really work as
Not
well.
exactly as wonderful as what we're going to show you. So fingerprint paper for us, they sell it in a roll like this, and you can just cut a piece off. You might also be able to buy it in sheets, but the nice thing about it is it's pretty much waterproof. Unlike construction paper, that they put a ton of paint and makes a hole. This finger paint paper, it's hard to see with the camera, but this finger paint paper doesn't
it doesn't make holes in it.
Doesn't make holes in it.
It's a bit more durable.
Okay, so to set it up beforehand, you've got your types of paper. Of course, you have some paint. We're going to use finger paint, but you could use poster paint, tempera, washable tempera paint, whatever kind of paint you have.
We have the shower curtain that's on the table. It's really ugly, and I'm like, Jamie, I really can't put that
It's just
on
a
the
regular table.
It's really ugly. But when we clean the tables afterwards, and it's just a pain to clean the
It's just a mess, so we just
we normally cover our table with a shower curtain
shower
we get from
curtain.
the dollar store, because then we throw them away when they're totally trashed.
After the end of the year, we just
Or
splurge
sometimes
on another $1.
Or halfway through the year, depending on how messy
Depending
we
on how
are.
bad it is. Okay, so the only teacher prep for this project ahead of time is that you need to cut out the shape that you want your students to paint. For us, we're doing a polar bear. So we've cut out these polar bear shapes.
On the newsprint paper.
On the newsprint, exactly. Good point.
Don't cut it out on the finger paint paper because it
That
won't
would
work.
be backwards. And there's actually a free printable. If you'd like to go to my website, there's a link in the video description. You can just print off the template and you just trace around them. Newsprint paper is really nice. You can staple.
Stack it up.
Like 12 or 15 or 18 or 20 pieces of this together. Staple around the edges. Trace your polar bear, and then you can cut like 12 or 15 pieces at the same time. Do not cut those individually, friends. That is not a good use of your time. So just staple a whole stack of newsprint together and then cut out your polar bear shape.
So we have, just to show you can do any shape you want. We have once done a snowman.
We did
She's not a
snowman.
very good looking snowman, is it?
It's kind of a funny looking snowman. We did snowmen once.
We did hearts once.
We've
for
done
Valentine's
hearts. You can do any shape you want.
Day. Okay, so I'm going to be the preschooler
Hold on.
today.
Keep going. We
Oh,
can't
no,
see
I'm going to be by myself.
No.
Okay.
We can't see the comments because we're too far away from the camera. So I had this genius idea to look at them on my phone, but then I forgot to turn my phone on.
We don't know if that's going to work. So Jamie's
It'll
going
work,
to
but
try
I just forgot to
right
turn it
now.
on before so we
Okay,
can read your comments. Okay. What's first, Miss Gemma, when it comes
Okay,
to...
so you'll need a, you can use your sink or a washing up bowl is what we call them in England, a washing up bowl. What do you call them here? What are they called?
A dish bucket.
Dish bucket, washing up
Okay.
bowl. Okay, just because it makes it easier, you can bring him a bit more portable. You're going to get your polar bear. I need to be over there. We need to switch sides.
I'll just switch the paper.
Alright.
It'll be okay. All right.
Okay.
That's not going to work
Pull
on
my
my phone.
sleeves up.
We're going to have to squint and try to read your comments. Hi.
She can't see him. So I'm going to take my polar bear and I'm going to dunk him in the water. Are we ready?
We're ready. All right, so you're going to get your newsprint shape wet. Now you can take it to the sink in the bathroom. You can spray it with a spray bottle. However you want to do it is fine, but you have to get it pretty wet. And then...
So we've done this for so many years. Some years it hasn't worked very well.
You don't want it to be too wet.
So I'm going to kind of dry him off just a tiny bit by just laying
kinda-
it on the paper towels just to take up some of the...
Just going to dab them off just a little bit.
Behind.
You just want it to be damp, not soaking wet.
Okay. Then you're going to take your shape, which I missed his bottom, so I apologize. It's going to have a funny shape on him. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to put him straight onto my paper. I'll do it this way around.
So you're going to lay your wet newsprint shape onto the finger paint paper. And it's going to kind of stick.
I don't know if I'm made him wet enough or not.
It's pretty wet.
You think so? I missed his foot too. I don't know. If you find places that are not
You just
quite
get a little
wet
water
enough-
and stick them down. It'll be okay. So then it sticks. See? Your newsprint shape is stuck
Normally you
to your
don't wave it
fingerprint.
around
Don't wave
while
it
it's on
around,
there.
but it's
Okay.
stuck to your fingerprint paper.
Okay, so if you have it too wet, it's going to all break apart. So it's kind of a...
And then like the paint gets all
Yeah.
underneath it.
Okay. Let's hope I've done it right.
Pretty good. Okay.
So then
stuck
I'm
down.
going to take my finger paint,
Finger paint.
and put it straight on top of my polar bear. They can do this.
You can do blue. You can do a little white, like the snow. Ooh, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
And we usually let the kids just use the spoon and spoon their paint right on top of the polar bear.
Okay, this is when it gets
She's going to be the preschooler and I'm going to be the teacher.
Here we go. Now, expect to be blue.
So then the kids are going to finger paint. So the process art for them
So you have to know what his
is, spooning the paint and then finger painting. You do kind of, when they're doing this, kind of have to tell them, don't be real rough on the edges, work from the middle out. But once your polar bear is stuck down...
I think I need to make him a bit wetter, so I hope he's okay.
He looks
His
like he's
head
fine.
moved.
It'll be okay. So they're just going to finger paint the whole paper, blue and white, or whatever color you want them to use on their paper. Good thing we've got the shower curtain down. We almost didn't put it down because you're like, oh, I won't make a mess, and then she did. And then, so after the kids have finger painted, they can, once it's stuck, you can pretty much finger paint however. Then the teacher, now this is a trick we learned, you want to get a glove like you're using to change diapers or something. Because if you have 12 or 15 or 16 of these projects, and the kids are all like this first, so they just finger painted all over the entire paper. Now you're going to want to have a bag of baby wipes near this art process center, and so each kid, when they're done, you give them some wipes. They can take care of themselves before they go to the sink. And then the teacher's going to use gloves. You can use without gloves, but your fingers will be blue for a week.
Like mine will be now.
And then
I look like a Smurf now.
and then the teacher is just going to peel back the shape, and this part is trash.
This is where I moved his head by accident.
It's okay. And what you have there is like a paint resist picture of a polar bear walking, in the snow. And of course, a lot of our kids will then ask for glitter because they want to put some, silver glitter on it.
Yeah.
But these dry really nicely, and they look really cool, right? It's like a white, like the kid painted a white polar bear in the snow.
I actually, if they're going to put glitter on it, I normally like to do it before they take the polar bear off.
Oh,
just the way I've done
well,
it.
the glitter won't stick to the polar bear.
I know, but I just, because then it's a real,
Then it's like a real snowy scene.
The kids, okay, make sure that when you do this, that the kids are watching you take off their polar bear, because that is the best part, when they're like, oh, there's my polar bear.
How did that happen? She's got to go wash her hands before she turns into a Smurf. So that's one of our favorite process art projects. The kids are finger painting, and it's just a really, they can spend as long as they want there, or they can just, fill the paper and be done. But then because we're peeling that piece off, you have this really nice project to send home with the families. You can even put a little title on it that says Polar Bear in the Winter, or Polar Bear Walking Through the Snow, or whatever. So again, the free printable for this shape is on my website, but you could use any shape you want. You could use snowman, polar bear, you could use snowflake, shapes. We do find that a bigger piece of newsprint works better. If you have really small and intricate newsprint pieces, they don't take the paint as well, as the bigger pieces. And then just let the kids paint. So this is one of our favorite process art projects. Did you get it off? Sort of.
Pretty much.
I think we're even from last week when you showered me with all of that fake snow stuff on my black sweater.
That was funny.
That was funny, she says.
I guess you could use some of that to sprinkle on your polar bear.
You could.
That's a great idea.
But anyway, it's a really easy process. It only requires the teachers to cut out the shape ahead of time, and then you just need water and paint and paper. So there are some more pictures of our students doing this project at that link that I left in the video description, and we hope that you'll make it your own and give it a try with your students.
Yeah. You'll have a good time.
It's a good one. Anyway, that's all for us this afternoon. Thanks for joining us on Facebook. We'll be back tomorrow to share
Something fun.
either centers, our Penguin Centers,
or
our dramatic play. It's either or, one tomorrow and one Friday. And we hope you have a great day playing and learning with your kids, everybody.
No,
Is that it?
Yeah. Now Jamie's going to jump
I can't
up
read the look.
and push the
I
button.
can't read the.
Should I
Hi,
go and
guys.
read any comments?
It's okay. I'm sorry. We'll come back and comment. Jem and I usually hop on the comments after the video's over and try to respond to everybody.
We try, yeah.
Anyway, that's all. We can see all the hearts and the thumbs up. Thanks for those.
That's so nice.
We appreciate it.
We can see that. We just
We can
can't see
definitely
any
see that.
words or even who's on. So
Have fun playing and learning with your kids, everybody. See you tomorrow. Bye.